Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Holbrook. I hope you are all doing well. Before we get started, I want to apologize for not posting videos for the past couple days. My computer wasn't working the best and it had troubles with the speaker, microphone, and camera. I have it all up and ready to go, and I hope that it stays that way so I can continue to make videos for you. Today, we're going to continue our talk about music genres from around the world. Now, last time we talked about the pop music genre, and I asked you to think of a group or a singer that you listen to that might be part of the pop genre. Now, I thought about my favorite group from the pop genre, and I listened to a group called Coldplay. Coldplay plays a lot of different types of music, and they can play music in different genres, but a lot of their music has been sounding like pop music. So that is my favorite group. Now, before we move on, we're going to review what a music genre is. Now, we talked about how music is such a powerful thing that we get to listen to and make together, whether it be singing or you playing instruments. Genres help us split the music into different types and categories. So, just like if we were separating our vegetables on our plate, we put them in different groups. The broccoli's with the broccoli, the corn is with the corn. Same thing can go with music. We put them in different groups so we can better see which one is which. So when we listen to pop music, a lot of the music is going to sound the same. They're going to have similar instruments. If we listen to jazz music, they're going to have same rhythms, possibly, same instruments, the same sound to it all. Many of us listen to country music that has a different sound than pop music. We put those into different groups. So that is called a music genre. Now, over time, it has developed more and more, and there are actually more genres being made every single day. Now, there is truly something for everyone to enjoy, whether it be pop music, jazz, country, dance music, classical, or many others. There is something for everyone to enjoy. Some of the different types of music that you listen to might be different than your friend's favorite type of music. So, we all have something that we can listen to and enjoy in music. Here is a picture of an example of some different genres that we may see in music. We see holiday music, rock music, jazz music, rap, country, pop, classical, electronic, different types are all around the world that people like to listen to. And just because there's one group, for instance, if there's just jazz, doesn't mean that jazz music just stays with jazz. That can have a mixture of pop or even rock and roll. As we go on and talk about that more, you'll start to see that some music fits many different genres, not just one. Today, we're going to be talking about rock and roll music. Now, rock bands are an iconic symbol of popular music. So, before popular music, pop music started to become more popular, rock and roll started to make its way into our musical world. It's a combination of guitars, drums, keyboard, and vocals. Many of you probably heard of many different songs that are part of rock and roll. From the mid 1960s, rock music emerged from the blues and developed into many different forms, different shapes, and it went from what is called glam and punk in the 1970s to more what we hear now, the alternative rock and grunge of the 1990s. Now, rock and roll music is usually loud. It has different types of guitars and different types of instruments that help play the music. Electric guitars are the main instruments in rock and roll. So many artists that you've probably seen or heard play a lot of electric guitars. Now, one of the most popular artists of the rock and roll era and the genre is Elvis Presley. Elvis Aaron Presley, mostly known as just Elvis, was an American singer and actor. He was seen and believed as one of the most significant cultural icons of the 20th century, and he is often referred to as the king of rock and roll or simply the king. He was that important in the rock and roll music. Elvis was born in Mississippi and he moved to Memphis, Tennessee with his family when he was only 13 years old. And that's where he started to begin his music career in 1954 and recorded at the Sun Records with producer Sam Phillips. who wanted to bring the sound of African American music to a wider audience. So they wanted to spread different genres of music to different audiences, and Elvis helped that by performing his music. Now, a little fun fact: my mom and dad-in-law, Mrs. Holbrook's mom and dad, and her brother went to where Elvis was living in Nashville, and they got to see where his different studios were and everything. So they brought a lot of pictures and talked about Elvis a lot. Here is a picture of Elvis Presley. Now below, I'm going to be sharing some videos of him playing his different types of music in the rock and roll genre. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Be ready to learn another genre coming up soon. Have a wonderful musical day, everyone.